Well, here we are again, folks, at Mouster House Campers. Here for sale today, we have a 1994 Renault Traffic Prima Renoir. This is a 1994 vintage. And wait for it, one owner from brand spanking new. Genuine Leisuredrive conversion from new. And it's as nice as it looks on the video. In fact, he had his garage specially raised, so it's been inside most of its life. The owner did actually use it as his one vehicle. It's got a sensible 74,000 miles from, 97,000 miles from new rather. And it is the diesel. No power steering. It's not that heavy. It's a little bit heavy at low speeds when you're parking up, but driving you don't notice anything. He had the steering rack replaced last year, so it drives as nice as it should do. As you can clearly see, it's all nice and solid, not suffering from any rust or blemishes that normally this age of vehicle does. In fact, it's probably the nicest 22-year-old vehicle I've ever offered for sale. The only note on the bodywork is clearly he's caught the door somehow and backed into something, and he's just put a little bit of a dent here where the spur wheel goes, and he's just touched that with a paintbrush really. So that's the only negative thing on the bodywork, which for 22 years old, I don't think we're going to cause any upset with that. All under the doors, nice and solid. Final floor. The curtains were all replaced last year, all new curtains, but everything else is nice and original. In fact, this would stand up to a Leisuredrive museum piece, or certainly to go out and to show it off. Absolutely spotless. It's been the last owner's pride and joy. Everything works just as it should do. I'm just lighting the hobs now. A bit tricky with one hand on the camera, but there it are. No problems there. Everything's ship shape. Three-way fridge, all working nice. And there's the pilot light I've just ignited on the gas, and as you can see there, it's getting nice and cold. Spotless. Absolutely incredible for 22 years old. And everything works. It's just run out of water, so I can't show you the water tap, but you can hear. There you go. You can hear it working fine. So we'll just put some water in that. Plenty of cupboard space. Space above the cab. More cupboard space. Wardrobe. Table legs. Mains, electricity, and zig unit for charging the leisure battery. My daughter's determined to get on this video and she wants to be on YouTube, so here's the little star in the YouTube advert, enjoying her ice cream. Do you like this camper?
Come here. Look.
Oh wow.
Look. If you open that cupboard, you can see my hand.
Oh yes.
And that's where the tyre is.
That's where the tyre is, well spotted. So it's set up as 2 single beds. I've shown it in the pictures. So both front seats are captain swivel, but very easy demonstration. You just lift that lever, that folds flat and forward, and that folds forward, so that can be made out into a couch for driving the passenger as a couch, or it can be made out into 2 large single beds. You can actually put the 2 tables in the middle as infills. All it requires then is an extra cushion. The actual last owner didn't buy an extra cushion for it because he never slept in it. He only used it as a day van. Rear passenger seats, in fact both passenger and drivers have got 3-point seat belts. Place to fill the water, the fresh water. That's the lever for the captain's seat, as simple as that. We'll just pull the bonnet. And there we have the Renault, I think it's the 2.1 diesel. We'll just check on the logbook. All nice and solid. There is some evidence of being wax oiled. That looks a recent battery. That is definitely a brand new battery, but also that's a high power battery. So that's your battery for the engine, and there's also your leisure battery. I'm informed that the timing belt was changed 2 years ago. Thank you. Door service there. So L109 Foxtrot Bravo Victor. Last owner, there you go, previous owner's none, and he has owned it since 1994, 3rd of February.
Wow, awesome!
It is awesome. It's MOT'd until the 16th of December. Lots of previous mileage records, and woe and betowed. 22 years old, and not even a single advisory. So he's got stamped up service history and bits and bobs for the first 5 years, and then a family friend, Tommy, who is the local mechanic in Burscough village, has been servicing it since then. I've actually spoke to Tommy and he's verified all the bits and bobs that have been done and the servicing that's been carried out in the last 15 years. And I can supply his phone number if you wish to verify that. Immobiliser system, spare set of keys, and it starts up on the button. Might help if I put it in neutral. There you go, running like clockwork. Radio cassette.
Awesome!
Nice selection of cassettes.
Awesome! This is handy to drive.
It is handy to drive. Nice tyres all round.
Daddy, I opened the window. I opened the door for you.
So just to recap, a 22-year-old 1994
Hey.
Leisuredrive Renoir, one owner from brand new, It's the diesel. Let's just verify which size engine it is. I think it's the 2.1. It's got the mains hook up, a leisure battery, 3-way fridge, all the bits and bobs. Yeah, it's the nicer 2.1 engine. It did a 1.7, but that was a bit underpowered. The 2.1 will last forever on top of the job.
Hooray!
I'll be more than happy to drive this anywhere for test drive and inspection. I can't say any further than that. And payment is only asked for when you've seen it and you're happy. All I'll ask for is a lift to the nearest train station.